The sheer scale of Antarctica hides secrets beyond our comprehension.
Whistleblowers hint at objects buried deep under the ice.
Declassified reports mention strange, metallic objects beneath the glaciers.
Satellite imagery captures unnatural shapes and heat signatures.
Early scientific expeditions first noted odd magnetic readings. Researchers initially dismissed the findings as natural iron ore deposits. But the structural symmetry suggested something far from geological.
Specific coordinates were logged, then immediately flagged as restricted access. Decades passed before a new, highly secretive investigation began.
Sophisticated radar scans confirmed massive, buried metallic masses.
Anomalies had not moved or degraded in 50 years.
Deep ice drilling commenced, targeting the most pronounced readings.
Security protocols surrounding the area were unprecedented, even for Antarctica.
Submersible probes were deployed into a newly discovered subglacial lake.
The probe returned fleeting glimpses of structured, non-natural forms. The core samples recovered revealed minute traces of metallic fragments. The geographical placement suggested a strategic, perhaps controlled, burial. Early internal reports began cautiously using the term non-terrestrial. Some theories connect this discovery to old naval operations.
Archival mission logs reference unusual openings in the ice wall.
The drilling ceased when the bit struck something impossibly hard.
Initial analysis confirmed an alloy unlike anything documented on Earth. The secrecy around the project was immediately upgraded to Level 5 clearance.
Calculations suggested the object's mass was too large to be natural stone. Thermal sensors detected a low-level, internal energy fluctuation.
Field teams documented peculiar radiation signatures near the drilling site. The presence of the objects created severe electromagnetic interference.
Unexplained forces disabled or destroyed several remote probes.
But one probe returned a single, clear image of an intricate carving. The pattern displayed a sophistication far beyond ancient human ability. The priority shifted to safely retrieving the fragmented components.
The material resisted all conventional cutting and sampling techniques.
The fragments resembled advanced machinery, not merely raw deposits. Spectroscopic analysis detected elements not present in our periodic table.
The subterranean structure's scale suggests a complete, massive spacecraft.
Confirmation that the initial findings were only the smallest periphery.
The alloys felt unnaturally light, yet possessed immense density.
The trajectory data implied a controlled, low-angle descent, not a simple crash. Researchers documented symbols etched onto the fragments, unlike any known script. The intricate characters appeared mathematical, almost crystalline in nature.
They bore no resemblance to any human language, ancient or modern.
Hypotheses suggest they map stellar formations or navigational data.
Deep probing inadvertently triggered localized, unexpected seismic tremors.
Proximity to the site caused catastrophic failure of power generation equipment. The environment itself reacted, manifesting localized, intense whiteouts.
Radiation levels spiked dramatically during retrieval attempts.
The objects themselves seemed to be radiating an unknown, potent energy. Military involvement escalated rapidly following the seismic events.
A heavily armed perimeter secured the entire anomalous zone.
All data streams were immediately cut and designated Level 0 access.
Research teams were subject to intense scrutiny, their findings seized.
The historical data record suddenly vanished from public databases. Evidence suggests the object suffered extreme, localized and energetic damage.
Yet, the internal lattice structure remained perfectly intact, defying thermodynamics.
One recovered sensor captured a brief but undeniable light pulse. Analysis revealed the pulse was not random, but highly structured.
The age of the ice layer suggests a pre-human technology.
Communication among the research team was reduced to guarded whispers.
The objects hint at a technology we can only begin to comprehend.
The complex symbols strongly suggest a linguistic, intentional source.
Several fragments resemble the outer hull of an immense, advanced spacecraft.
Scans reveal intricate, nested mechanical and biological components. Evidence suggests the craft carried non-carbon, potentially extraterrestrial life.
Historical accounts of flying saucers gained new, unsettling context.
The buried depth places the craft's arrival potentially millions of years ago.
The sheer antiquity of the find stunned every member of the team.
Reluctantly, official conclusions began pointing towards alien origin.
The project was abruptly designated unviable, and operations ceased. All field data was ordered destroyed or placed under permanent classification.
The entire region became the most heavily monitored exclusion zone on the planet.
On the surface, all physical evidence of the mission simply vanished.
Internal military correspondence references contained non-human technology.
Key researchers were transferred or simply disappeared from public life.
An intricate network of government agencies coordinated the data suppression.
One fragment exhibited brief periods of self-generated kinetic movement.
The radiation frequency matches no known isotope or nuclear reaction.
Hypotheses suggest a secret government storage facility for recovered alien tech. Only heavily encrypted raw data survives, smuggled out by a few individuals. The primary energy source remains, merely dormant beneath the ice. Other theories hint at an ancient, pre-human, technological civilization.
The unearthed structures suggest non-human architecture and design.
The material exhibits perfect diamagnetism and superconductivity at high temperatures.
The former Soviet Union conducted similar, heavily veiled operations.
The ice itself acts as an insurmountable shield, guarding the secret.
Attempts to contact former team members have been systematically blocked.
The symbols adhere to mathematically pure, fractal geometry. Evidence hints at a network of immense, artificially created sub-ice cavities.
The artifacts confirm that we are not, and have never been, alone.
The objects still hold residual power, waiting to be rediscovered.
The artifacts remain largely buried, shielded by ice and intense security. The sheer volume of the craft suggests a civilization capable of interstellar travel. The internal structure suggests power generation far beyond fusion technology.
Evidence hints at a forgotten, global reach or ancient influence.
When it arrived, Antarctica was a temperate, inhabitable landmass.
The project was deemed too dangerous, the consequences too unpredictable.
The entire salvage mission was internally codenamed Project Icarus.
Early explorers may have sensed the hidden weight beneath their feet. Briefly, the artifact transmitted a clean, complex burst of information. The burst contained data packets, structured in perfect geometry.
The crash event was catastrophic, despite the controlled descent theory.
The evidence suggests a message, but one we cannot yet read.
Matching anomalies are found in deep ice cores across the globe.
The entire investigation remains under joint civilian and military command.
The ice ensures that this secret remains protected, for now.
Hypotheses suggest the object is not dead, merely in deep hibernation.
Occasional, unlogged energy surges hint at internal activity. The retrieved fragments are stored in a deep underground vault. The researchers, sworn to silence, live with the weight of the secret. Recent satellite data shows a new, unexplained indentation in the ice sheet. Indentation matches the estimated hull circumference of the buried craft. The ice itself may be slowly revealing what man struggled to hide.
Each shift of the glacier exposes more of this hidden reality.
The true context of the 1947 mission remains the deepest enigma.
The core truth points towards an extrasolar, ancient visitor.
Despite the cover-up, the evidence speaks louder than the silence. The artifacts are a mirror, reflecting our own place in the cosmos.
For now, the greatest discovery sleeps, kilometers beneath our reach.
The icy enigma of Antarctica holds the final, unread chapter of history.